Guys, it is finally done. The longest angry review to date. I think Battlefield 2042. I wanted to cover everything, all three modes, and this is it. Thank you so much for being so patient. Thank you for all your support. Consider supporting us on Patreon now more than ever because it really matters. We're actually being demonetized by
Wow.
YouTube. My Battlefield rant, you'll see in the video, was demonetized by YouTube for excessive profanity. So it's you guys that keep our show going.
He does cuss a lot.
You and our sponsors.
Yeah, follow Angry Joe on Patreon for sure.
New flavor in honor of Spider-Man coming out soon. We're giving a 30% discount in celebration of the new Angry Review. Check it out. Radioactive Lemonade. Thank you for directly supporting the show, either by grabbing a tub of G Fuel or by supporting us directly on Patreon or YouTube. It really goes to help these videos. So I hope you guys enjoy. Sit down, grab some popcorn, grab a drink, and strap yourself in.
It's going to be a long one. Let's see what he thinks.
Joe! Oh my God! Oh, there, Joe, there you are! Are you hit?
No, I just tripped and fell.
Oh, okay. I'll heal you up, no problem.
What's the matter?
You'll be fine, buddy.
What happened?
Don't worry about it. I'm sorry, Joe.
What happened?
You're not gonna make it, man.
Why?
You're not gonna make it. Your toe.
Am I bleeding?
It's-
My toe?
It's touching the fence.
It's just a fence.
I know.
It's just a fence. No, don't do this, man. Oh no. Just take the toe. Oh God. We're brothers.
I'm sorry, Joe.
No,
This is gonna be as hard for me as it is for you.
you pull me away from the fence.
Joe,
The goddamn fence.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god. That's probably why I got demonetized. That's probably why I got demonetized right there, because he's shooting somebody in the first, what? First 2 minutes of the video, he's shooting somebody? That's probably why I was demonetized, to be honest. But he does cuss a lot too, so it could be that. So he reviewed it on PC. Wait, what? This isn't an actual angry review?
Battlefield.
Another year of disappointment.
It was, yeah.
Jesus
Put
Christ.
it all together. No! Fuck! I'm so depressed, guys. This year's Battlefield broke me.
I want you to use all your powers and all your skills. I don't want his mother to see this.
Hold on, I gotta double check
Look how they
something real quick.
massacred my boy.
I didn't even want to do an angry review, honestly.
Okay. Sorry.
What happened?
Huh? I think I got booted from the game.
Fuck! I literally cannot remember a time where I didn't want to play Battlefield.
That's bad, because Joe loves the Battlefield games.
Oh, you're winning, son? I don't really know, Dad. There's no scoreboard and no all chat. They did give me this participation trophy, though. So, there's that.
Huh. That's, kind of lame. Kind of candy.
Or I was done with it so damn early.
Yeah.
I'm fucking. And its player base has fallen nearly 50% in the last 10 days with refunds.
What? I did not know that.
Not playing.
That's crazy.
And many realizing the huge disappointment that Battlefield is.
That's sad.
Went
I wonder
crazy.
how much it is
So
right now. Did
crazy
they put it on
YouTube
sale?
demonetized my rant. This is something in 2021 I guess we're gonna have to deal with.
What a time to be alive! What a time to be alive!
They said I said fuck too many times, so I guess there's a fuck allotment. I don't know how many I have, honestly, so I guess I gotta do, I gotta be more calm or something.
We can just switch words up.
Fudge. Yeah.
Fudge.
No.
He does say
There is no scoreboard. You don't
F word a
No,
lot.
there's no all chat, no scoreboard. Because it hurts people's feelings.
Fuck you, Dice!
Fudge.
I don't know what it has. There's something weird going on with
like
Battlefield
that.
reviews too. Not a goddamn fucking person said a peep, you know, about this. And then like they all come out at the same time. They're all like 8s and 9s.
Cash money shillionaires.
I feel like there was like some kind of event
no way
where they
those are
were and they're
fucking
reviewing it
9.
off the event at their offices. It's fucked because Battlefield, the critic score, the journalist is way different than the user score. So anyway,
Yeah, they were
I
definitely
brought in
paid
OJ
off.
and Alex, who played with me
That's
for
how it
rounds
works.
to explain
They pay him
why
off
Battlefield 2042 sucks.
to get the good reviews. They probably sponsor them somehow. Jesus, look, he's just taking out everybody. Are they spawning in that spot?
And came out in this state. So we split the game.
He just had a narrow way to
into 3
just
modes,
mow everybody
right?
down.
That's how the game itself is split, and we're going to discuss each. But let's start with the main game, Battlefield 2042 multiplayer, all-out warfare is what it's called.
Something's wrong with my... Let's see if that
So
works.
what
There we go.
works
Much
and
better.
what
Okay.
doesn't work. I'll start with what doesn't work and why the game is so bad. First off, you want your game to fucking work! We had so many crashes.
Yeah, my computer.
It was broken in the beta, to be
The game
honest.
is mad at me.
I played the beta and it was all fucked up in the beta.
I think I just crashed again.
Oh, cool.
Wow. I love it when Joe gets angry. It's hilarious.
So many frustrating crashes. Hard crashes, and could have been my graphics card, but there are other games that come out that are just fine. They use my graphics card, right? We had lag, we had visual glitches, we had hitbox detection issues, rubber banding, bullet spread is out of control, the blooming on the weapons, insane.
Yeah.
It's a fucking shit show.
I got 2 of them down.
Yeah, get there, right there. Oh, that was everywhere but the enemy.
That was my mouse.
It's just general shit not working. Like fucking reviving. You remember that time, Joe? You were like,
I was touching
invincible.
the wall.
One pinky was touching the
It's
wall.
like, oh no, my foot's on the wall.
I see it says 0.
How are you fucking... Where are you?
And my loadouts won't even fucking change.
Where are you? Oh, I'm teabagging him.
I can't do nothing about it.
Well, I don't even. Joe!
Oh, they can't revive
you
him.
too, you bastard! Get off me! Get off me!
So we can't
Get me
revive
out of
it.
here!
Can't do anything.
And I can't even request. I can't press the space.
Bang. Bang.
He's frozen there.
Bang. Bang.
I hate you.
And then sometimes like you'll get stuck in a dead animation but nobody can revive you, and then the whole match you have to sit out and watch everything. So rezzing don't work. Yeah, look, he's trying to res that and rezzing is not working for some reason. Chief is trying to res me.
So if you're dead, then
and
you're just
sometimes
dead.
even in
You
other
can't be
modes, like,
revived.
when you're trying to disarm a bomb and rush, like
How
that
do you-
doesn't work. Oh shit! They're
How
coming
do
in
you
on me.
fuck that aspect up in
Why
a
can't
shooting
I
game?
interact with it?
And they've released
I can't
so
interact.
many Battlefield games that they should just know how to fucking make this shit work by default. It's like they're not even trying.
Couldn't interact. That was bullshit. It's broken. basic fucking things were completely broken at release.
Right,
Worse,
basic
the
stuff
game
that
released
should have
early
been.
to people that paid $90 and $110 in an even worse state. And there really wasn't even a day one patch. It came
Just
out
imagine
days
paying
later,
$100 for a
and then there's
game
another
that
patch,
you
and then
can't
there's another
revive
patch
someone in, like
coming.
basic
There's
shit,
more
and it's
patches
completely
coming, by the
broken.
way.
That's
Some of
insane.
these things have been addressed.
And this is supposed to be a
But some of them
AAA game made by a
are
AAA
fundamental
developer.
flaws. So,
Yeah, so we're gonna do.
It seems like AAA developers are
pre-patch
starting to release
when it
games
came out.
that are
This is
broken,
because this fucking the assessment of
and
when a game
indie people
fucking
are
releases,
actually
I am
releasing
so sick
complete
and tired
games.
of having to fucking wait for our game to be finished in 3 months, in 6 months, in a year down along the line. Alex had that great speech one time. I forgot what fucking game it was. I think it was Cyberpunk or something, where it's like, no, stop fucking excusing these things. Chad, now you're gonna watch that screen.
Because in another year, they're just going to release another fucking Battlefield. By the time they fix this one, they're going to release another one that's broken. And they're going to ask another $100 from people.
Working yet, Joe?
Like, this is unacceptable for a release.
Yeah.
And for this game to be get 8s and shit at
There's
fucking...
no
there's
fucking
no fucking
way.
way they played the fucking thing or they're being paid. I'm sorry. This is really fucking, like, shocking to me.
It's funny you mentioned that right now because you told me to turn it on. I did. It's like keeps popping up. Unknown error. Unknown error. Unknown
I
error.
said that. That's
it keeps
right.
beeping every time I open it up.
James, I don't want to get... Oh...
So it's like an internet connection.
We started the game by erroring, right? And guess what? We have not
It's
stopped
doing it
erroring
now.
since.
Now.
Just playing this game is an error. Error code. There are so many error codes.
Unknown. Something's wrong. We don't know.
Newell,
That's ridiculous.
what
They
did
didn't even bother
Joe, what
to
did you
do anything with this game.
Error.
Joe, you son
Sorry.
of a bitch.
Wasn't me.
Fuck! I got an error too.
Everyone's getting it.
Everyone got an error.
I didn't get an error yet. I'm just still stuck here.
Ah, you son of a bitch.
Oh, there's my error.
Anyways,
Some
so
fucking
you have
joke.
that to begin with, and I'm gonna fucking I'm gonna give you point by point. I'm gonna give you fucking 12
break it
points.
down.
We're gonna break it down for you. 12 points. Why Battlefield 2042 sucks and is having problems. So there's your first point. It doesn't fucking work. Second point.
Big one.
No campaign. This is the
Oh,
first
yeah.
fucking year that there's no campaign.
That's the reason why I didn't buy it, to be
No campaign,
honest.
You gotta bring fucking shit hard, right?
That's
To
what we
make
said.
up for the lack of a whole third of the game.
Yeah, that's why. That's the big. That's one of the big reasons I didn't buy it. Second reason was because I played the beta and it was shit. But
campaign multiplayer, and I was fucking, and I had great fun in both.
I like to play campaign games and shooting games. So they didn't have one.
Up. You have to get better. You can't just let them be like, you don't gotta work on it anymore. Because this is the kind of shit we get.
This game is fucking amazing.
What is even happening in this video right now? Not a single shot hit that guy? Yeah, see, I would have rage quit right there, and I would have never fucking touched this game ever again if that was me.
This game is fucking amazing.
You think with no campaign that they'd have time time to polish the multiplayer, right?
You would think.
That's what people would say. I don't care about campaign.
I did. I was
You-
like, okay,
I don't
well,
care
you're not
about
focusing
campaign.
on that. Focus on this.
I only care about multiplayer. Joe campaign's been shit anyways. It'll more time to multiplayer. False. 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 Not only do we get far less content this time and far less modes, but they're f***ing broken and unfinished.
Yeah.
An entire third or half of the game is gone, and you're paying just as much. No, more.
Yeah.
You're paying more for less and for broken and for an unforgivable state of the game.
Yeah.
Those 2 points kind of ruin the.
You would have
completely
thought without the
makes this
campaign they would have polished the multiplayer more,
Yeah,
but
that's what I'm doing. Well,
it's
What
shittier than
I
last
think is
year.
the fundamental problem.
And they
or
had
change
no
here.
campaign to work
Battlefield
on.
doesn't
So
feel
how
like
does that
Battlefield.
make sense?
Yeah, I mean the specialists are a huge issue. The gunplay doesn't feel good. I mean, the thing about Battlefield for me had always been like, I play the medic, you're gonna play assault, we're gonna make him be engineer. We have this. There's trade-offs.
Yeah.
With how you play the game.
Now that I'm thinking
Now,
about it, I didn't
everyone
like
has the meta
that
PP or
specialist
the meta
system either.
DMR. They all have the RPG or an AA gun.
They're
They all
trying to
have
be
all
too
of the
much
same-
like
everyone is
You're
exactly
forced to
the
play
same.
exactly the
So
same way.
what ended up happening?
all these other games.
Battlefield 5 failed miserably, and I imagine that there was some idiot in the boardroom saying, "Well, Call of
made a
Duty's
lot of money.
Call of Duty's killing it, so we need to copy them. So let's kill what everyone wanted from Battlefield, and let's just copy them." And it doesn't fucking work because I want to play Battlefield for the stuff that I love about Battlefield, and I don't want to be using the same gun that you're all using, and we all ended up using the same gun. We all had the same
Best one.
attachments. We
The
all had the same
PP.
everything.
This is
one.
the PP is the best gun in the game.
Guys,
That's
1,000
hilarious.
yards
That's
away.
funny
I
that the
got
PP is
this.
the
I
best.
got
Oh
this.
yeah, they'll patch it out later, but this is the launch
Yeah.
experience. Joe, do you need attachments for your PP?
Yes. I'm enhancing it. I'm enhancing.
Enhancing your PP.
Longer barrel, bigger magazine.
Further. Going to distance, baby.
With as quick as he
Enhance your
We
PP.
need to reload faster.
How come I need a higher caliber for my PP? What? My PP just fine.
Yeah, and so we end up with unflavorful, unfun specialists, and they're all the same, so there's no fucking point anyway.
Yeah.
And
the
it just
class
doesn't,
is yeah.
it just doesn't feel like Battlefield.
Who's ready for some
What the
action?
fuck?
Now we get serious.
What? Oh my god, that's scary. What is this fucking music? This is like a horror
And
game.
that's one of the reasons that we keep going back to Battlefield 4 because I like that game.
Yeah.
And then there's better systems.
Yeah.
And this one just doesn't feel right.
Yeah, without
Jeez.
classes and going to the specialist system, you lose the feeling of cooperation, you lose role playing, you lose all that. Everybody runs around like fucking Rambos, like they do in Call of Duty. And sure, some of the specialists can be fun with a wingsuit. You can get these cool kills falling down on people's heads and surprising them and shit. And the fucking shield
It's too
was
far
broken.
few, though.
And you can make little stupid little Battlefield fucking advertisements where 15 rockets are hitting the shield and it looks cool so that motherfucking EA can retweet your goddamn tweet and make the game look better than it fucking is. No,
broken.
it's fucking, it's stupid. And the
It
classes and specialist system deserve to be in a Call of Duty game, an Overwatch game, or hell, in the Hazard Zone that we'll talk about, but not in a Battlefield game. And you know what? Maybe if all the rest of the shit we're about to talk about was fixed and they still did specialists, maybe it might work, right?
Yeah.
But with all this other stuff, specialist is just adding to that. It's forcing people to play a certain way, especially with all the vehicle spam.
I've never liked
You're right,
specialists.
Specialists is a huge problem.
Never have.
Another thing was the maps. It was very.
Never liked
unpredictable.
specialists in
there's
any
some
game
maps that I
besides
liked, but
Overwatch.
this
That's the
one,
only one I
nothing
liked
stood out
it.
to me.
Nothing. It's like, which one do I hate less?
Yes, that's just like, okay, well, I don't hate this one, so
Right.
yeah, I'll tolerate this
There's 7 fucking maps, Joe.
one. And none of them.
7 fucking maps. Call of Duty comes out with 20 fucking maps. Vanguard, which I shit on, actually fucking worked at release, had more maps at release, and these maps are just—they're so poorly designed.
Yeah, the kaleidoscope is terrible.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of cover there.
No,
and
it's
we had that one mission where we had to like push everyone back.
I played the
It was so
beta.
goddamn
I forget
easy.
what
They
map
put
I
the
played
fucking
on,
at the very top.
but
There's
No
one
one
elevator.
can
There's
get to.
3 tanks on the roof and like 40 hovercrafts.
One
all-
elevator,
Wow.
and like as soon
Breakthrough.
as it opens, everyone just like does nothing but rocket launchers.
Here we go. I'm going up the elevator. Let's do it.
You're gonna
Let's die in 5 seconds. Fire!
so it's just funneling everybody
That
in
they
one
use
little
as a
spot.
turret, but then they just called down another one.
There's already
That's
5 sitting up
retarded.
there.
Instant.
That's so stupid.
They call it down. Kaleidoscope
It
is
was
so
a
poorly
joke.
designed on Breakthrough. Attackers are guaranteed to lose right now.
Yeah.
There's no fun. There's supposed to be repels and an elevator, but it doesn't work with the call-in system, and I'll get to that. But we're talking about Kaleidoscope, which is unfun.
Yeah,
one of the most
so we were there for
unfun
like
maps.
30 minutes just trying to figure out what the fuck we're gonna do. It's like, all right, we ended up just leaving.
Yeah.
It was like,
Did anybody play test this game before they released it? Because it doesn't fucking seem like it.
Looked like there was dense cities with lots of cover. Like we had gotten in other Battlefield maps, and all that they did was stretch out the map size, and then it's just empty spaces
Yeah.
that you just get obliterated.
Yeah.
Empty spaces. You're right.
It's
No
like
cover,
there's
vehicles.
some density, but then it's just empty spaces,
Yeah.
and it just makes
That's
it
how it
so
was, yeah.
unfun.
yeah. Speaking of vehicles, Orbital.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Them beta
Hovercraft,
map.
hovercraft.
I was it's vehicle domination on Orbital, and what Alex was saying, I thought he was talking about Hourglass, which is another shitty one because the trailer made it look so amazing. There are these badass explosions I ain't never seen in the
Well, you
game.
gotta have the
It was a
trailer, man.
lie. It was a fucking lie. It's almost, and it looks so dense and urban in these buildings that you'll get into because the sand outside. No, it's almost an entirely empty fucking desert. And it's got the same Breakthrough problem. I played on it. It has when you play it on Breakthrough, it's like that skyscraper problem all over again on Hourglass. It would be great if you could take the whole fucking building down
Yeah.
and then create Levolution.
Yeah, they just have all of the hovercrafts.
That's so
set up as
stupid. Why would you
tanks.
put it on top of a
Hovercrafts,
building?
tanks. They're just set up as tanks. Here. My corpse is up on top. Just watching them. This is dumb.
Yep. I'm done with this.
There's 4 more maps. There's Breakaway. There's some all-right infantry combat near the oil rigs, but at release, the oil rigs had a problem where everybody would get 2 frames per second if the shit exploded and shit. And then there's Renewal.
Wow.
This one's a solid map. It has a fun breakthrough.
It makes me think that nobody playtests this, but at the same time, I bet you people playtest this and said this game is trash and needs to be worked on. And EA was like, well, we need to release it at this time, so we're just going to release it. I think that's what happened. I don't think EA gives a fuck. As long as they make the release date, they don't care what state it releases in.
And the other half map is really good. There's still some open spaces, but I don't mind it. But I hate that entire side. I refuse to spawn down there at all.
I go to the
Well,
observatory.
the thing
You know
is, like,
those
you
little
don't want to spawn there, but it kicks you there.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
spawning point. I was like, come on.
And then finally, there's Discarded. I guess I mostly like Discarded, but I hate a big part of the map, that coastal ship area. I just stay away from that shit. But everything else I like.
death
It's
trap.
just hilarious that they can't even design the goddamn entryways. Right when you spawn on that map, there's like 20 vehicles trying to get in.
That was
Jesus.
the best clip ever.
It's funny, man.
Oh my
And these are
God.
the 7 maps that we deal with. All of these years, this is what you came up with a map. Like,
You would think they'd have some fucking experience making maps, but no, they're all just shit.
Jesus Christ.
oh, guys. There's not one single map here that I'm like, yeah, man, this is fucking classic. I want to see this again in the future when I'm playing tank
Right.
Battlefield. Everybody's gonna remember this map. No, it's fucking shit. Yeah. So, and then here's another number 5. The call-in system is ruining Battlefield. It's
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck they added that. That's
every
stupid as
fucking
fuck.
Squad can call in multiple hover tanks and hovercraft and tanks, right? It is ridiculous. It is chaotic. So when you get to a little defense point, there's like 10 vehicles and it's just back and forth.
I don't know
As
why they
soon
did
as
that.
one
That was one of
fucking
the stupidest
hovercraft is
decisions they
destroyed,
made.
boop, you pull up, you press B, and you pull up the fucking call-in menu, call in another one. It's as if it didn't. It doesn't fucking matter. That's what contributes to the thing that nothing feels like it fucking matters, because it doesn't blow up my hovercraft. I'll call in 3 more.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid.
It's like, you didn't even give me a campaign. Give me the fucking guns, you pieces of shit. If you're not gonna give me a campaign, let me use the guns.
Hovercraft spawn in and recoilless M5.
Always do.
I'm chucking
There's
anti-armor
another one
grenades,
behind
it's
it.
blowing up. Oh, great. This is since I chucked up the rest of my grenades. And I'm dead.
Cool.
I got you, Zero.
What was that animation?
I can't
He's
even tell
behind the
which one's
hovercraft.
I got him. I think we're all dead.
Another hovercraft coming in from behind.
We're all dead.
the- We're dead, Jim.
I just
Wow.
fucking killed 2 goddamn hovercrafts, and then the fucking squad just needs 1 person alive. Then they called down 5 more hovercrafts. I'm fucking
there's a-
tired of battlefield hovercraft.
Here we go again. Another hovercraft. It's on fire.
God damn it.
Ah!
We'll see another hovercraft here in 5 seconds.
You trying to get into it?
Switch my
Yeah, he
fucking
outside the
mind.
hovercraft.
There's another fucking hovercraft. They just called down the fucking hovercraft. It's just hovercraft. I'm so tired of hovercrafts because it quadruples your fucking health. There's no reason not to call down a hovercraft. It's a fucking available.
Yeah,
Fucking call down.
Yeah,
It's
too
time to
close
call
to the
down vehicles.
fucking
Everybody call down their hovercraft. Let's go. Another
Ow.
hovercraft.
Oh, and hovercraft.
And there's another hovercraft.
Jeez.
Guys,
Crap.
fuck this. Fuck this stupid, dirty ass, dumbass shit. That they didn't fucking bother to fucking whatever.
I'm trying to understand the sales
Now
pitch
we're
for
having
2022
fucking
to 5.
hovercraft wars. Look at this.
It's really like nobody
bitch.
play tested
Oh
this
my
game.
Sales pitch 0 is, in the grim dank of the future, there is
There's
only
only
hovercrafts.
It's bad. The call-in system sucks.
Maybe-
What else?
Maybe you should be able to call in tanks on the roof of a building to guard the only way up.
Yeah, what the
I mean, we talk about
fuck?
the maps, but I mean, it's kind of fucking ridiculous.
I will say
We can
this.
use the hovercrafts are like right up there.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
will say this. There are some funny compilations of people
Oh,
like
yeah.
having a
The
great time with the
broken.
hovercrafts.
Yeah.
But it's like making fun of the game. It's like super broken. Then they fly off and slam into a
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's hilarious. It's funny because of how broken it is, not because it's cool. What the fuck is happening?
And live. The hovercrafts are so bulletproof that
He
they
said
fucking
and
slam the
live.
helicopter, and then the hovercraft sails off into the sunset.
Look, I yet another thing that will be patched, but we're talking
Wow.
about that release.
Yes.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, this stems from what we talked about earlier, and it compounds the problem that everyone in your team will have either an RPG or an AA gun. And
You
so
have to.
You have to.
In fact, multiple people in the tiny 4-man squad need to have anti.
You have to, and then
Yeah.
even when you destroy them immediately, so it doesn't feel good when you're like, I'm a really good chopper pilot, and you fly up in the air, and then you get hit by 6, and you're like, all right, I guess I'm fucking dead now.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter when you're on the ground
Right.
because they're just gonna immediately call another
Exactly.
one.
You have like 2 fucking rockets in your rocket launcher,
Yeah.
like 3 maybe,
And it takes
so
more.
much, and then
It's
you
like,
run
well,
out of
I'm not-
ammunition, and then you have to have the specialist that calls in additional ammo or something. But it doesn't fucking matter. And then when you finally get to destroy 1 hovercraft or 1 tank after hitting
10
it
come
8
over the
times
hill, you're like,
by doing
"Fuck."
dodging, then yeah, 10 more come over
They're
the
just
hill.
raining from the sky.
It's
It's
like
like,
raining
wow.
from the sky, and you're like, I don't want to play
This
anymore.
game is fucking crazy stupid.
Hovercraft. Hovercraft direct ahead. Hovercraft.
At least
They
it'll
should
be
just
over
fucking
soon.
call it Battlefield Hovercraft.
There's a
Yeah, this game is
the, ship.
so
Yeah.
broken beyond repair. There's no way they're gonna fix this game. No
They
patch
fly
is gonna
now.
fix all these issues.
Hovercraft. They fly now. It's like you know, it gives me that
so-
Sea of Thieves feeling where it doesn't matter if you fucking kill the people, they're gonna come right back. There's no fucking point.
No.
Anyway, number 6.
God, Sea of
progression.
Thieves.
Alex,
Let's not even
It's
get into that
so
game.
slow in this game. We played it a lot. Like we probably
Kinda
had a
like
6-hour
Halo
stream
Infinite.
to an 8-hour stream.
I played a fuck ton in a small amount of time.
Yeah, and the progression just felt bad. Like, you level up super slow. The stuff that you're unlocking often doesn't even matter. You're going to unlock something. It's like, oh, hey, this is a site. It's like, oh, what's different than the other one? It's like, oh, it's exactly the same.
Yeah, it just
It
cosmetic.
it looks different. It's like, oh, okay, great. So it doesn't
I've
do
never
it.
seen that in a Battlefield game.
And then there's only 22 guns, and what is insane about this is, like, Battlefield 4
They all have the
launched
same
with
stats.
So many, and there was a lot of customization. And look, Battlefield 4 launched in a really poor state, too. But at least there were good bones.
Right.
This game does not have good bones.
Right. Yeah. 22 weapons? Are you out of your mind? After years of developing, you give us 22 weapons, and then these are even fewer when you consider the different categories of shit, and you have like 2 guns in one fucking category, and that would be bad enough already when there were fewer guns, but every gun sucks. It sounds like shit. The guns themselves, there's no standout gun except for the PPs. Everybody's running
Except
around
for
with
the-
PPs out, whipping their PPs out. They're
PPs out.
Snipers with the PPs. It's
Shoot
fucking stupid.
shoot him with your
The
pee-pee.
game got a lot more fun when we did all unlock the PP, because immediately we started to dominate everyone who didn't
Yeah.
have one, because the balance is so
It was
laughable.
so
The gunplay in a shooter, all you have, this is a shooter game, right? This is all you do is shooties. And you made a shooty game with no single player, and shooting people in this game feels like shit.
Yeah, and it's as if you even hit them with the goddamn weapon bloom and spread and hit detection, it's insane.
Yeah.
It's as if they never even fucking play test. If it's that
That's what I've been
beta,
saying.
it's the first beta they've ever done.
Well, the playtesters were probably the same shills that were under contract.
this
It's
is
like, you
great.
can't criticize the game. And
Yep.
so the playtesters were like, I had so much fun. There were no errors.
It was okay.
Yeah.
I guess is the hardest criticism they got.
Moving
Just
hell,
customization.
blink,
In this
hell.
Battlefield, customization and attachments are a joke. So
Yes.
many of them don't even have, they have the
There's no
same
point.
fucking stats or no effect. The whole point of specialists is so that they could sell the fucking skins and make them look cool. And they don't fucking look cool, and I don't want to buy any skins. Like, if you're going to ask people to do something that crazy, the skin needs to look way better. But you want to know why the skin looks like shit? That they can sell you the good-looking skin.
Yeah.
I mean, look at it. It's just a
That's the
fucking
plan.
recolor.
That's usually how when people sell skin when
I guess the T system
when
is
games
the
sell
best thing they had 'em, right?
skins,
Fucking cross,
they always save the
change
best
your
looking
scopes on the
ones
fly, but honestly,
for
it's
like
hard
their
to use
end
it,
game
you know?
store.
That looks cool. That's about it.
Because
It's just
you
for
have
looks.
one weapon that's so
It's just for
powerful, you don't
looks,
use the other
alright?
ones.
Yeah.
Whatever.
They always let you unlock
You
the
wanna play
shitty
with
ones in the
friends?
game, but if you
Good
want
luck.
the good looking
But
ones,
you don't get to.
You get a squad of 4.
Oh.
Is that, you want to squad up with more? Nah, we can't
Nah.
do that. Nah.
Playing
wait, you
together
can't
is
play with
so
friends?
Frustrating.
How do they
so
go
difficult.
backwards?
I don't know.
We are. If you do manage to find your 4 friends,
Yeah.
good luck trying to stay in the same group.
Right.
Because sometimes you spawn in and they split you up. You want to leave your group? You can't. You want to kick somebody out? You can't.
You want to create a squad and make it
You
private?
can't.
You can't. You want to leave your own squad? It is
It's
a
like
very
it's-
complicated process of clicking on
could
your
do
own
that
self and
in
kicking your own self.
BF4.
But you can't kick.
What happened? Did you guys just lose that? Did they just
Did-
like, nah,
did that
nah,
guy
no,
leave?
People don't like that, no.
The guy had a baby, Joe. He went home. The guy that designed that.
Wait, what?
That's the janitor they got. I don't know. Keep bringing up janitors.
I didn't know
They're way
this.
better than whatever this guy designed. Why is there no button easily to leave squad?
I told you.
Are you fucking shitting me?
You still can't join me? Because I
No,
left
we
the
can't
squad.
You can't leave the
There's
squad.
no way to
way
leave
to
a
play with your
squad. The
friends.
game constantly changes squad leader. Right.
Yes.
So I'm Angry Joe, and I want to lead not only my group, but also other people that want to play with us on our server into battle.
bad.
And no, fucking too bad. It will randomly kick me as
It's
the
like,
squad
I'm
leader.
squad leader.
It
It's like,
makes
how?
somebody
The heck?
else
I don't know.
squad
I didn't
leader.
know what the fuck I did.
No fucking sense to that. The game constantly also adds players to your squad without your permission. So it
Wait,
changes
what?
squad leader without your permission. It adds people to your squad without permission. And when we're loading into the game with no reason, we have this guy show up.
Jesus,
Who the
this game
fuck
is a
this?
fucking
He said
mess.
Alex is like,
More
"Yeah,
than I
I'm
thought it
joining
was.
this,
I can't now.
leave.
I can't
I
join your
can't
game
leave.
now.
I can't join.
I can't kick the guy who randomly appeared because the game is fucking stupid.
The anus.
It would be great if I could fucking switch teams, but I can't fucking switch teams because this interface is fucking garbage and there's no way to fucking switch teams in a Battlefield game.
What you gonna do?
We gotta try it again. Hopefully it works.
It was so hard.
Yeah, I played the beta for this
to
game,
play together.
and I knew from playing the beta that I didn't want to buy it.
Meaningful multiple squad coordination and cooperation. Or commanders. None of that. There's none of that shit in this Battlefield, and that's the part of Battlefield that I loved the most. You get a fucking side, you feel like a faction, you're coordinating, you're squad chatting with multiple squad
I guess not in this game, you don't.
Gone. Completely gone.
It took them how long to give us a map?
Yeah.
Like they're like
all chat is gone too. I'm surprised you can still talk to your own fucking team in this game. I'm surprised. Faction chat, team
That's
chat
gonna
is still
be
there.
taken out
That's next game.
next
All
patch.
chat,
Yeah.
That's
this
gonna
one.
take it
Someone
out.
said a bad thing to me. Like,
Oh my god. It's for a game that is 128 players, then they want as many people to play as possible. Why is it so fucking hard to play with your friends? And it's just ridiculous. And I think it's because number 8,
Oh.
the interface is the worst UI
Yeah.
in business.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Yep,
because
yep,
this
yep.
designer, he needs to be let go or given a different position in the company.
Get into
Because
janitor.
I agree with that one.
Make him the janitor. Bring the janitor up. Because basic things are fucking missing. How do I ping the map?
I think you can.
The scoreboard. Alex, why is the scoreboard important in games?
I like to know how I'm doing. I like to know how other people are doing.
fuck's cheating?
Sometimes when someone is 320 and 0,
We'd
it's,
like to kick them.
it's good to know when you have your own little server and you're like, oh, hey, that guy's got
Fucking
an aim bot.
cheating.
He's shooting through walls and stuff. If you don't like the scoreboard, I recommend not hitting the scoreboard button. So
yeah.
if you don't like it, don't fucking pull it up, but don't take it away from me, assholes.
Everyone. They take it away from everyone. There are so many important things that the scoreboard conveys that pulling it out is the stupidest idea. Don't worry about it. If you press tab, then you can see your own squad's kills, but we hide all the other squads, and we hide everything else. And then you have to go to a completely separate screen to see the list of players, which offers you no information whatsoever. It is and then you cannot zoom on
Yeah,
the
that's a
map.
dumbass
when you guys
idea.
are in fucking battle, and I'm trying to fucking click on you so I can support you, but then I accidentally click on another goddamn thing, or the game just decides to ignore all of my commands and spawn me into a goddamn other
You're in
side
Siberia
of the
now.
map. It's hard because you can't. There's no fucking zoom on the fucking map, and I'm trying to click on E2.
He's
but
getting
it thinks
mad.
I want to click on you, spawning on you, which I don't want to do. Seriously, what the fuck? What the fuck is? Oh my god! So lucky. You are so lucky. They're like all over. What the fuck? I didn't spawn here. I spawned at B1.
I didn't spawn here too, but I'm trying to capture D1. Oh yeah, you want to
just
look at the map?
basic
Be like,
shit.
hey, everyone meet up on this coordinate. Oh, I can't fucking ping.
Right.
Oh guys, well, meet somewhere in this area.
Did they not fucking play the game at all with
No.
128 players?
I don't even
that
think they
everything gets so bunched up that you
Sent
need
this
to
game out to be
zoom?
play tested, to be honest.
Who made this shit?
I don't even think anybody play
You need
tested
to
this
be
game.
able to spawn in precisely for supporting.
Yeah,
The-
like,
the
spawn
web-
on A. I was like, I tried, but I'm at Z.
The
I'll be in an
weapon,
hour.
the weapon interface is fucking buried. Leaving a squad is so complicated. Doing anything is a fucking chore.
Yeah.
And then just basic stuff. Well, that was basic. Here's even more basic. When you go to a point to disarm the point, do you remember what it looks like? It's like a transparent
You have to
light
zoom in.
that is so tiny, and it fills up with a color you cannot see what's happening. So sometimes you think it's not working.
He's
but
old.
It is. You have to sit there. And feel, it is just dumb. I don't know who this person on the interface team.
He
or the
said-
interface team itself is literally.
He
like
was
a
really
3-year
struggling.
developer, maybe a negative 1-year developer. It doesn't make any sense.
do you
They've
know?
learned nothing from all of the previous Battlefield games. They don't even play their own fucking games. They just throw something out there. If it works, then they move on to the next thing.
It's
Honestly,
sad
if
that
it
that
doesn't
statement
work, they
is
move on to the
probably
next.
true.
Yeah.
Because number
That
9,
they don't play their own
there is
shit.
very little destruction in this game.
What do you mean? I saw your gameplay. That was top notch, man.
Wait, I thought Battlefield games had destruction in them. Wow.
The only thing that this game destroyed was my whatever confidence I had left in dice. Like, these people are no talent ass clowns that don't know what they're doing, and you should stop giving them money. When the store does open up,
That's why I
give them
stopped buying
fucking
Battlefield.
money. Go play anything else right now.
Yeah.
Isn't that
I
crazy?
didn't
This
buy
game's been
last
out
year
for
because it was
weeks and there's
shit.
nothing in the store, and that should
That
tell
was
you
the
everything you
first
need to know
Battlefield
because
that's
it's
I didn't buy, and I didn't buy this year
almost
either.
laughable, the destruction compared to previous games. Did you know that there's actually just like destruction in this, Joe? Get this.
I bought
You know that
Battlefield
fucking
1, but that was
skyscraper
a
on
little
Glasgow
after it
that
came
something
out,
does break on
and
it?
then
It's the
I
tiny
didn't do
little
Battlefield
antenna
5.
that falls down, and then the antenna falls. When in previous Battlefield, the entire fucking skyscraper would come.
Oh, this is the old game. See, that actually looks sweet. And fucking scary. Nine years ago, wow. That's
You know
insane.
how helpful it would be on Breakthrough on
Yes,
that
everyone
fucking map.
grab tanks and just shoot the
Just
bottom.
shoot the fucking bottom and bring that whole those fucking assholes up there. We need something like that, but no, the little antenna breaks up. Whoa! Oh, and a rocket launches into space. Whoa!
I would have laughed my ass off if the antenna fell down on top of you and then you died.
Isn't it?
Oh shit!
Isn't it crazy that like even in Portal, the game shows you how bad the new game is compared to the old games because it recreates the destruction of the older bad companies, right? And shit, and the destruction in there is cool.
Oh,
but you have to realize that destruction is actually not in 2042.
Blowing
you
up?
have to make custom. Oh, we'll get anyway.
Oh,
we'll
yeah,
get
well,
to
yeah.
Portal. So very little destruction. Number 9. Number 10. The expats idea is so stupid.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. They're
Expats.
non-denomination,
What's that?
everybody's running around looking the same.
Saying cringy shit.
Oh.
Look at her face. The first person that shows up is jacked. She was very happy that she won.
Did I go too far?
Come on. This is too easy. Don't be sad. This is just how it works out sometimes.
The cringiest shit. Hey man, that's just how things go. Or I don't fucking remember
What the
he said.
fuck?
Like, what the it just doesn't belong.
What
It's
is
like-
that face?
Yeah, they just take stuff from Overwatch or Apex, where like the mood in those games is wildly different than that in Battlefield. And so like after
Yeah.
your match of mass genocide, you're like, man, clips are what Civi's put in their hair.
Did
Like,
you
oh,
see
okay.
what I did just now?
And then he Fortnite dances, and then you should refund.
I have those, yeah.
Wow.
I spy with my little eye. Booty! Spank the booty. Eat the booty. Smell the booty.
He said eat the booty. I'm done, bro. Oh my god.
Okay. Spank the booty.
Eventually, nothing just feels impactful. Nothing matters. It doesn't feel like a faction. It takes away
Oh my
from the
god,
feeling
that's
of battle.
hilarious.
This expat idea was terrible. They make no sense. Thank you for fighting for Russia. And then the next guy, United States. What?
I'm gonna
Doesn't
hide in
make
your
any
shower.
sense.
He said spank the booty.
Why
Oh
in
my
the
God.
opening fucking screen is a goddamn ship and there's no fucking naval combat or anything in the fucking game?
That was hilarious.
Jet skis and shit
Right.
like that. Come on.
The whole time we're looking at a
How
ship
are
and
you
you
not?
never
My
see
eyes
a
are
ship in
getting
the game
watery.
except for
Coming,
this
maybe.
fucking loading screen, which errors out every fucking time. It's hilarious. I guess because all the expats are on this stupid ship and they're the mercenaries and they go and fight for the different countries with no loyalties.
Oh
It
my
makes
God, that
no
was
fucking
hilarious.
sense. And then number 11, I tacked this one on. They fucked up the theme song. It's awful. And I'm sorry. This is one
He
of the
spelled
best
theme
video
wrong.
theme songs ever, and when you fuck it up this bad,
He
I'm gonna fucking
spelled it
call
them.
It sounds like whales dying.
What are these whale noises? Sorry.
The what?
Oh, that's fine.
Like some of the noises that keep happening in the game. It's like, stop.
Yeah.
Please stop.
Yeah, we're speaking to whales.
Yeah.
Captain, there'll be whales here.
It sounds like a horror game.
It feels like the game is literally breaking as you listen to the song.
Oh, it actually
What's that
scared me
going
the first time. It was like, what
Yeah.
the fuck is that? It sounds terrible.
No fucking way. What does that say? Loud. Oh, loud bearing. What the fuck? Who made these? God, the soundtrack is fucking horrendous. That is like borderline. It's not even borderline. It's unacceptable. It is unacceptable.
The sound design for this game is awful on its own. We talked about the gun sounding
The
bad.
gunplay.
We don't like the voice acting. We don't like the writing. All of whoever was in charge of sound design is probably the UI designer. It's some awful imbecile that should
Wow.
not have a job.
I want to cry. I run to shed a tear because some of my best gaming memories was Bad Company 2, and I'm playing it, and there's just all this visceral sounds, like just the most amazing
Yeah.
sound design I've ever fucking heard. The crack of guns, and you go inside, it sounds even.
Yeah, you
more
could hear like
intense.
sniper
And actually,
cracks and
I was playing on the Xbox,
bullets
and I
whizzing
put my
past
controller
you.
down, I'm like, man, this is fucking amazing. Here, none of that. It's all gone. Whoever
just
did
like
that
this
work is now
garbage.
gone, or he's on
Yeah.
vacation. I don't fucking know. Sound design, theme song. All right, so that's what fucked up the game. You fix some of those things, and this game could get better. But what did they get right?
Nothing. Let's move on.
Wow.
What did they get right, Joe?
At this point, that's what it seems like.
Okay, I'll pick it up for you guys. When it works.
When?
When it works.
Yeah, but when is that?
It every once in a while, here and there, in some maps and
You
some
have to
some
queue in
points.
for like an hour.
And when you get across the massive distances and you're fighting for a little bit, it provides the battlefield moments. Try to get some kills. There's a tank.
Yep, tank coming up the hill.
I hit it.
Ping again.
Nice job. Flippy Mister killed 3, buddy. That's our squad working together right there. We need more anti-air though. Okay, what makes Battlefield? Battlefield, massive scale
Seldomly,
battles
unfortunately,
with both vehicle and infantry combat. Those moments are more fun than, say, Call of Duty Vanguard, where you're playing the same fucking
Yeah.
modes that you've played for decades over.
That's why I used to like Battlefield, because I prefer large area battle, like warfare, rather than Twitch shooters.
Look, a broken clock is right twice a day, and that's what it feels like, right? It almost feels like they didn't design the situation to make it fun. It's us making it fun, and other
Yeah.
people like us on the other side of the world, because the people who are playing this game,
They're trying.
They're trying. We're trying to have fun. We're trying to squeeze whatever fun we can out of it.
Alex
But
just
honestly,
said
we
it
have the same
perfectly.
amount of fun
Broken
playing
clock
almost
works
any other
twice a
game with
day.
those people, so I don't give them credit for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and also, it's all built on the
I
backs
wouldn't
of
either,
other
to be honest.
battlefields.
I agree
So,
with
like,
Alex.
What you're doing is what people have already created, and then you're going off in the wrong directions, and that's
Yeah.
why it's so scattered brained like that. I guess they innovated, but they failed. They tried something, right? It's a shameless corporate, homogenization of trying to be fucking Overwatch and Warzone and all these other games instead of Battlefield, but they failed.
Battle Watch.
So I can't give them that either.
Unique and different. I mean, you can go to a job interview and take a shit on the guy's desk. That you'd be unique and different doesn't make it good.
Weather, Joe. Huh?
Alex
How
is so
about them
harsh, but
tornadoes?
like honest
I know
as
that's what
fuck.
you've always wanted.
Like
Still waiting for my my shark.
He's so brutally honest, but everything that comes out of his mouth, no matter how harsh it is, it's always true as fuck. Like, it's the most honest shit you can hear. But it's brutal honesty.
Dude running around a tornado, like, you know, most of the time I don't take any damage. It's like, I should be dead. Like,
Oh,
any...
you know what was good? The Tuk Tuks.
Tuk Tuk was super sweet.
The Tuk
Oh,
Tuks
man.
are
Oh my god, those are amazing.
Just
I want one.
Best edition.
Crunch.
Oh my god.
Wait.
Oh, I got killed by Tuk Tuk.
My god.
I don't think you can do it.
Wait, was there nobody on that?
Battlefield 2042, best edition. Tuk
I
Tuk
want
Tuk Tuk.
one.
All right.
That
Anyway,
was
so that's the all-out warfare section. So in review, we've got an unfinished, unstable mess with disappointing maps, broken, overpowered, and overly spammed vehicle play with no good counters, disappointing weapons, disappointing progression, disappointing customization, a lack of squad and faction play that's always been so strong in Battlefield. Now gone due to chasing specialists fad of other franchises.
Yeah, that's stupid. And they don't even do it.
Simply lost its way.
They don't even do it right, which makes it even worse.
Messy effort and
Because
unfinished
all the perks and everything and
pushed out way too early,
stats
and
are all the same.
More. Final verdict for this particular mode, all-out warfare.
I'm giving it a 3. Like the gunplay itself is
That's
disappointing.
probably
The
too
squad
much.
Play itself is disappointing. The maps are disappointing. There's nothing about this that makes me want to go back and play this mode. Now, there's other things, and we'll talk about those later, but this mode in itself is way under average for what's out there today. And it is sad that even Call of Duty Vanguard, which I don't like at all, feels better in a lot of cases than this game does.
Yeah, it does.
This is so below par for me that I do not want to fire it up, and it's like, hey, you guys want to play Battlefield 4? I'm down. Let's do that right now. But I do not want to play this under any circumstance. And there's nothing that I see the potential.
Yeah, Warzone is probably the best option to play as far as big maps.
Getting to the point where I want to come back and play this mode.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Honestly, I was at a 4, but after discussing everything, I'm going down because I did not have fun with this. Like, yeah, we did have fun between us, but we also had some stupid moments that were fun with Dark Alliance, and that game was fucking trash.
Yeah, we won't talk about that one.
I would say 3.
I'm a little better. I'm a little higher than you guys. 4 out of 10. This is a below-average effort from a legendary developer and a legendary.
I wouldn't even get it that.
Fucking pains me to give it a 4 out of 10, and that's a generous. I'm being fucking generous because I love Battlefield, and I played a little more than you guys, I think. And
They're given a score based on their love of the franchise, not actual quality of the game, which it should be lower.
Fucking hovercrafts is again. There goes my fun.
Yeah. Anyways, so that's all-out warfare. Now we talk about Hazard Zone.
Trash. Next.
Trash. We're done.
Next.
Right.
Don't play this shit.
I want this to be that section to be this short, but I can't. Let's talk about it.
Hazard Zone. I
This
forgot.
mode sucks.
What was Hazard
It is
Zone again?
Already dead on arrival. It's hilarious. The queue times, at least on PC.
I forgot what Hazard Zone was.
It takes a while to get into the game. I will eat it. What takes so fucking long? Because nobody's playing this mode. Are you kidding me? This fucking mode is already dead. At release, this mode is fucking dead.
That's sad.
Waiting for fucking players to join. Anyone? It is a bigger embarrassment, in my opinion, than Battlefield Firestorm.
Yeah, I'd rather play that.
I'd rather play that.
Yeah.
And they only supported that for like a month. And they're forced to support this.
Wasn't
first
I think
mode longer,
Firestorm was like
right? Trying
their
to
battle
put,
royale?
They're trying to put sprinkles on top of a baby shat. Charles Vania.
One of you's wearing a trash bag. Why are you wearing a trash bag?
I forget what Hazard Zone was.
Yeah.
Why am I not
I
remembering
swear
what
to God,
it is?
If this took time away from developing an actual fucking campaign or a better, more stable all-out warfare multiplayer mode, they should be fucking ashamed of themselves.
What's funny here is I think that this mode has better bones than the other modes because they stole it from other, better, more fleshed out games. This is just, hey, we're going to try to make a hunt showdown, but we're not going to do any of the things that make
Oh,
that game.
I remember
And
what
so
this
I think if
is.
they had better guns, better everything here, this mode
It's
could work.
where
but they
you-
don't. I'm thinking this mode is absolute trash, but it has potential. I don't think the other mode had potential.
I
think
remember this
if
mode. They had a whole trailer
All
for it.
Warfare.
Is Battlefield
Where-
Conquest and Breakthrough have potential? Okay, anyways, I'm sorry.
So Hazard Zone just could be good if they had if they just hire all the people for better people and smarter people and
Yeah, then you have to leave
this
the
mode
map.
as is awful. It is bots.
You have to
It
get
is
to the
not fun.
transport
I
and
don't have
leave
any-
before you
any
die or
interest.
something like that
Dumb,
with your
but
team.
I kind of like this style of game, but I would rather play Hunt Showdown every single day of the week than this.
Yeah, what is it called? Like an extraction royale kind of thing. That is a solid.
Yeah,
game.
extracting,
For
yeah.
me, I would take all that manpower and not do that and just focus on the better stuff.
Yes.
I did not like this.
You have to
was
like
just
make it
a
from point A to
tactical thing,
point
last
B
minute
and
thing,
extract
basically
without dying or
run.
something like
And
that.
even playing it, the progression was so fucking terrible.
It's-
There's no point. I was like, oh, you got 5 points.
To do what? To
I
do
got
it
5
again.
points to get the data, and we extract it and do
So
it again.
that I can get a slightly different underpowered gun instead of the
Yeah.
PP, and you know all these things. It's for me, it's just awful.
That's it?
Yes.
It's unrewarding. It's boring. It's pointless, and it feels
Oh.
unfinished.
That's it?
Did you know there's no map specifically designed for this mode? They just reuse all the maps. The too large maps. These maps are too large for even 128 players at times. You think it's going to be good for fucking 36? Or no. This mode is undercooked and it's tacked on. It's
Yeah.
fucking tacked
Yeah.
on because it's not fully
That's what it
finished, it's
sounds
not
like.
fully developed. What do you get when you go in this mode? You get currency so that you can get past the artificial blocks put in your way. They're like, here, take these crappy guns, and we're
get
gonna put an
slightly better
artificial
guns.
roadblock in your way. Play this mode to get rid of our artificial roadblock. With the same content that's in all the rest of the game. It's not like there's different guns, there's different modes, there's different maps, there's different... No, it's the same thing. And then when you extract, you get this tiny little fucking, hallway, and you can't even shoot out the goddamn windows to fucking protect and extract. Like,
The guns don't work inside the helicopter.
It's poorly implemented. It apes other better games and modes. It needed way more work for it to be legitimate. This is just laughed out. And if you like this mode, then it's probably because the bones are
should try
solid.
the other
Like
games.
Alex
Yeah,
says,
you
the
should
bones
try
are
the
solid.
other
You
ones.
should try these other ones. And
Play
you're
other
gonna be
games,
like,
man. It's so much
You
better.
play
would
other
love
games.
it.
You're gonna be like, holy shit,
Yeah.
this does work when it's given effort. But there's no effort here, guys.
Yeah, it really seems like it's
2
tacked
out of
on.
10. I literally.
I would
we
have
don't
gave
wanna play
everything
games.
2 out of 10.
Yeah, even after we played for like 2 hours, we got like 20 progress points.
For what, Joe? It's the same. To go back into the mode? To go back into the mode and play exactly. And you have 1 extraction or 2 extractions. Do you want to play it less or do you want to play it longer?
This is just for people who like to torture themselves. It's like, yeah, this is so bad, I'm gonna do it again.
This mode needs so much work. It needs different maps specifically designed for it. It needs better progression. It needs better gunplay. It needs
Better
everything
AI,
that's there.
better rewards. And then it could be something. It could be an 8 out of 10. It could be these things.
I know there's people that are like, this is my favorite mode. It's like, you should play a second mode or a second video game because right now this is
Are
so...
you out of your mind?
It is absolutely a 2 out of 10.
It's those people like that that's ruining Battlefield. It's like, this is my favorite mode. I'm glad that Battlefield did that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What are your scores?
Yes, 2.
Joe, 2.
You broke.
Okay. Finally, we get to
Great impression.
the Portal.
Oh god.
Finally, the best mode in Battlefield 2042, Portal. Why is it the best mode?
Member berries.
Because they took all the good parts from games that we actually good.
Because it's the past and better Battlefields repackaged and
Enhanced.
redone.
But worse.
And given to us, right? Back when
Wait,
DICE
what?
understood what made Battlefield special, right? And it lets you make your own stuff on top of that. So you can fix some of the crappy design decisions that DICE made.
I find that kind of weird that you're able to still control your...
Oh, the Portal mode is kind of like...
Vehicles are not overpowered as they are in the other game. Look at that.
Isn't Portal like a custom match type of
I'm
thing?
getting
A
nice
little bit.
Target for the snipers here.
even find bullets?
Ah, you missed me still.
Uh,
Yeah, no, the it automatically regen. Yeah! Why is this so much more fun than the fucking other game, dude?
Because it's simpler.
I know. It's
Yeah,
just
keep it simple.
so it's just well balanced. Oh, cool! Finally got me. You finally got me. You see, Chad, y'all actually watching, or because this is night and day difference for me. I don't know if you can see a night and day difference, but I can see a night and day difference. Only this mode is then kind of ruined by a few things.
UI, no scoreboard, all
It
sorts of
being
horseshit.
in Battlefield
Yeah.
2042's shell.
It's hard to join people. The squad sizes are too small. Like all of the problems in the main game get put on better games that actually make them worse.
right. I think I'm bugged again. There's just so many bugs.
Yeah.
What
the
it's
server.
what it's doing is it's actually I can't actually die.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, it's bugged officially. Oh my god.
So he just has to
Fucking
close out of the game then,
Battlefield.
because he can't
Alright, sorry
redeploy
guys.
and he can't be
Yeah,
revived, so he has to
big
leave.
ass server going. Now I gotta shut the server down. What a pain in my fucking ass.
So,
But it is the best part of Battlefield. I had so much fun. In Battlefield 1942. It just shows you
Yes.
how simplistic, clean, rewarding.
Wait, you can
It's
play the
not
old
fucking
maps? I did not
cluttery,
know that.
All of this goddamn bullshit. You don't see fucking Panzer tanks calling down 7 Panzer tanks from a 3-man squad. No. Why? So what works? I've always wanted this level of customization in Battlefield,
Oh,
and
it's
they're
great.
giving it to you. Like so many fucking parameters and shit. That portal that you can create reminds me of. Oh, you remember when they had this big ass portal for Battlefield where you could see all your stats? They don't have but it reminds me of when they gave
The
a
better
shit.
times.
The better times, right? And the servers are basically free, right?
Well, you get to
They're
farm.
not good. They're not as good as real servers, but they are free.
Yeah.
And I've always wanted, remember in Battlefield they stopped selling servers, they stopped doing all that kind of stuff for community.
Yeah, I remember that.
Here, I was actually able to get Angry Army games going. We were filling the
We were having
servers.
so much
too.
fun with
Good.
that.
It was and I'm so sorry that none of you will get to experience the side. Maybe why I inflated the score here and there, because I was having so much fun with our community. You know what I mean? And these very specific experiences that I
Yeah.
was able to make. And other people started to
I can
join
see why
in
you would like
as our
that mode
servers were
then,
rising to the
'cause he
top.
has
It's
community to play
god-awful
with.
server browser. Anyways. And what else works? The older games, they offer classes. It's a simplistic but rewarding feeling, better gameplay, better flow.
you mean we all can't be
cooperation.
engineers and just eliminate and wipe, kill
This
every
is
single
too
airplane
much.
and tank
They did
immediately?
too much.
There's better, less chaotic vehicle play. It's just, it's so hilarious. It's such a stark contrast to what you were just playing. All in the same game, you get to see the night and day difference between
Yeah.
2042
And that
It was
probably
so
hurts
insane
me
when
even
getting
more
in
because
a
people
tank
actually get to
and we
see
visit
how it
trouble
is,
snipers
or how it
sitting
used to
in
be
battle
compared
reports, right? They're
comparatively.
sitting in the windmill, like just eliminating everyone from our team, and you just shoot the thing, and the whole building crumbles down. It's like, holy shit!
That was
That was
fucking
amazing.
amazing.
This was amazing.
This
I
is
love
what I
every
wanted to
second
see.
of
it
this
feels
thing.
like the movies.
It
and
feels
shit.
like Battlefield. Like
Yeah.
what happened to the other shit?
It's not almost. It is heartbreaking.
Yeah.
When you go in that mode and you have Battlefield fun, and then you realize what doesn't work. There are only 2 maps for each of the game types.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, when we're talking about the tailored modes, when you go into that, quickly you'll get tired of it because there's only 2 maps for each game. You have to make your own server, and then you can add the more maps. But what are you adding? The shitty fucking 7 maps that we don't like, that's not fucking built for these games and these war types. It's just sad that these older maps are all better than the 2042 maps, and you don't want to play the 2042 maps.
No.
Another thing that doesn't work: server bot farms.
Yep.
There's so many of them at release. They prevented us from even
Wait,
fucking
what?
creating our own experiences. Just really
Bot
low
oh.
modes that are just farming with intent.
Yeah, you farm bots
Get
to
around the shitty slow progression
to
again. Like the point
level
you made
up and
earlier
stuff.
in the game. I don't blame them.
That's
'cause they're
crazy.
like, where's some guns that are fun? I want to try to get these quicker, you know. And so Because of that, another
That comes
thing
with
happened. They
everything.
had to cap progression.
Yeah.
Because of this problem. So then there's less point to even fucking play Portal. So the best part of the game, DICE is like, stop that.
Stop having
Don't
fun, all right?
Stop having fun. You do not get progression for that.
No.
Play our shit.
Well, the store is going to feed the other side, so they want you to play the other side.
Yeah, and it's just.
It's sad, bro.
You can't get around that
They
you
just
have
need to scrap this
older
whole
games
game.
redone in this game, right? And they're obviously not as good as just playing those fully featured games with a larger.
Yeah, you might as well just go play those
more
older
maps,
games,
more
and
modes,
you probably
more
have more
features,
fun playing
because
those.
This is mimicking what made Battlefield great, and 2042.
You might as well
doesn't
just
do
go
that.
play those
So,
games
Final verdict
instead of
for
playing Portal.
mode, which is quite clearly the best new thing that they've added, and I hope they continue Portal as they go forward. That should be the new, the
Yeah.
Hazard Zone. Oh, this is great. We're giving you 3 packages. No, Hazard Zone,
Get rid
get
of it
out
and
of here.
expand on the Portal.
They expand on the formula. Campaign, multiplayer, and Portal from here on out is what I'm hoping. So, but there's so many limitations in this Portal. There's things holding it back because it released in such a shoddy state. I'm giving this a 7 out of 10. Above average. Great mode, right? But not enough to save the overall package. What would y'all rate Portal?
I would probably say like a 6 because obviously there's not enough maps. It's done well. They enhanced the graphics, as you said.
Yeah, that's fine.
But a lot of it is just.
Did they really?
Remember when the good times were?
Hey, remember
the good times? It's like, yeah, but I paid this amount of money for the new game as well, but I'm only playing the remember stuff.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
everything else.
Right.
Like I don't.
Might as
feel
well
like
play
I
the
got
old. Go back
everything
and
that
play
I
the old
needed, but
games.
This mode was the funnest. I'm probably gonna go with 6. Yeah.
Yeah, I had the most amount of fun in this mode. Not close. I love playing the old games, but the heartbreaking thing about this is we would play the bad modes, the ones we just talked about, and then we would play this one, and it made the other ones worse by comparison. And then you start to see the little bits of stink coming over because it's all within this new game. And so it's issues with the scoreboard and the UI and the party system and people being able to join the games. And there's all sorts of like horrible things. But I did have the most fun. I know that they're going to add new maps, but judging how it is now,
hopefully new games, right? We'd love to see Battlefield 4. But again, we have to judge it as it comes out.
Yeah, a 2142 would be incredible for it to be added in there. Like there'd be so much cool shit in there. But judging it as it exists now,
I want to have 2142 smash the shit out of 2042.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm going to put those two against each
Well, I mean, the Vietnam maps, there were some maps from Battlefield Vietnam that would be so amazing to
Yeah.
play, like with actual
There's
people.
a thematic Battlefield where you actually felt like what you did was matter.
For sure. And
Anyways.
so this one, I think this is above average. I think this actually is good. This is the only, if someone wants to play Battlefield, this is the only reason to do it. I'd also give it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah. Well,
Wow. I thought he was going to go with 6, to be honest. Alex is pretty harsh on stuff.
They haven't, and
one of
just to sum everything up, just show you, they haven't even put the fucking store in. That's how you know they fucked up hard.
Yeah.
When you go to the store and says nothing here yet, or no, the battle pass just showed up.
Or the
so we got
ultimate.
the battle
You
pass.
get the ultimate.
But I feel like there was way more they wanted to fucking put in this store. They have to hold it off. But guys, battle passes are not gonna fix all of these fundamentally flawed design decisions that they have here. It's not.
So I'm so
Four
tired
battle
of these
passes. Give us
games
your run
releasing
4 more times,
unfinished.
and then we'll give you one specialist and we'll fix some stuff. Absolutely not.
They need to.
When you average
We need to
everything
stop buying
together,
these type of
I
games
think, you know,
until
fuck
these
whatever
AAA
individual
studios
scores
can
give,
release
because it's an
games that
overall
are
whole. I don't know if
complete.
it actually averages out, but I'm gonna give it a motherfucking 4 out of 10 as a fine, and that's being generous. I could see a 3, and that's for how pissed
Final
I was
verdict from
at
Joe,
launch.
4
There's
out of
been
10.
2 launches. There was the launch
Battlefield
for people that paid
2042.
$90 to $110 upon release. It's insulting that asking price to get this. And then the second release, which didn't even have a fucking day 1 patch ready, they had to wait several days to get a small fix, like fixing fucking names of characters and not, and
Could they
then
insult somebody?
finally we got a patch that fixed the PP and all this other stuff. And then we have to wait for
Fix
a
the
more
PP.
substantial patch in the
Third
next
patch is coming.
and the third patch is coming, and then but it needs 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 patch, and
Yeah.
then it needs 3 months for more modes and maps, and then all these.
How
fucking
about
modes
instead
and-
of waiting
Anyways.
for the patches or buying the game full price
4
when
out
it's
of 10.
broken, just don't buy it.
And that's being
looking for
generous.
this. I was looking so forward to this, hyping
then
myself
when
up,
I go-
playing BF4. I was like, man, I can't wait. I
know.
Then this
And
comes
then
out.
when you go and look at all the review scores amongst the journalists, there's something fishy going on.
Yeah, for
with these
sure.
journalist review
They're
scores.
being
I'm fucking
paid.
telling you.
There's
Never
nothing
have I
fishy.
Or
They got
sponsored.
paid.
Give me $1 million. This is 10 out
Which
of
is the same
10.
thing as
That's
getting
how
paid.
they do right
I
now.
like, you know, I don't normally press this angle because, you know, it's not as bad as people think, but this I think it is as bad as people
Oh,
think.
it's broken. Come
Because
on. You have to.
so
yeah.
few people criticized this game before it came out, and then when it came out, it was fucking dead silent. I was like, me and a few other people were like, "What the fuck?" And then
Yeah, they never
right
talked
after,
about
what
it
the fuck?
afterwards.
What the fudge?
The eights and you know all these eights started rolling out. Like what? Oh yeah, that's right.
You
that was my
that's
third
your quota.
fuck. Oh
That's
shit,
your quota,
fourth
man.
fuck.
Fudge.
Fuck.
Frack.
Fuck.
Stop.
I'm gonna get demonetized. I'm serious. Like this is a problem, guys. You have to contribute to our Patreon.
We
I-
made our quota of fucks. Oh shit.
Joe, shut the
We
fuck
have no
up.
more to give. No more fudges
What
to
would you
give.
guys give it overall?
No, I agree with that
I'm a
one. That
4
was
out of
below
10.
average.
Below average.
Yeah, I'm at a 4 as well. This is just terrible. Like everything is like, oh yeah, it's gonna come like later on, but I spent the money already. What the fuck? I need a refund. It's like, all right, well, give me my money
you
back or
gotta
something.
get a
It's
refund.
fucking bullshit.
So many people refund, and they deserve to see the number of refunds rise.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
game is fucking broken. We all knew that, and the beta, which was obviously the same thing, and everything we
Yeah,
talked about this
the
game
beta was a dead
never
giveaway.
cared.
If anybody participated in the beta and still bought the game,
a lot of work. So this is gonna be
I have nothing to say.
a fucking wait for like all the patches and a sale or something, but it's not worth it right
Same
now
thing like
at all.
Cyberpunk 2077. Wait a year after release.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to be a little harsher on the game. They released the beta, and then they told us it was a 3-4 month old build, right?
Yeah, which was
There
bullshit.
No
Yes.
fixes
Lies.
at
All
all.
lies!
Lies. All lies!
So we played the beta. We played it a lot. They had all the resurrection bugs. They had all of the hit registration things. The guns felt like shit. Everything in the beta was in the pre-launch that we played. So there's no fucking way that they did no work in 3 or 4 months. Then the game releases, you have to pay early, and it was just in a horrible, broken state. And I'm not giving them all the credit for the shit that other developers did that probably have left DICE in the past, right? I did have a ton of fun playing Portal, but honestly, I'll just go back and play Battlefield 4. I still have all the CDs. I'll play
Yeah.
the other
Yep.
better games.
Yep. That's what I was saying.
don't need Battlefield 2042 to satisfy that anymore, right? So this is going to
Yep,
get a 3
yep,
out of 10.
yep.
It's completely and totally unacceptable. Even if it does come out even if you pick this up in months from now, and they fix all the things, don't give them any
I don't
fucking
give
money.
fucking shit.
Do not
Yeah.
stop giving them incentive to put games out in this state, and then they just know, well, the people are going to give us money eventually. We'll eventually do it. Stop.
This goddamn live service, man. Modern gaming.
Modern gaming.
It's rushed. This was rushed, and it's losing its identity. Rushed to release when it's unfinished, and it's.
I actually used to pre-order every single game that I wanted to get before it came out. And once these games started coming out unfinished on a regular basis,
Modern gaming.
It's not acceptable.
once games started releasing unfinished on a regular basis, I don't pre-order games anymore at all. I don't pre-order unless I know it's going to be good from a good developer.
Trying to get the fucking game to load for this fucking parody, and it fucking crashed. It even crashes when I'm trying to just play it in the background.
When I've already paid $90, $110 or full price in this case, or more than full price in this case, I'm just fucking tired of it. And they deserve a rude awakening. It probably does deserve a 3 out of 10, but this is just, you know, tough love from a Battlefield, fan. That would make it worse than Vanguard. Why? Because they had so much better potential. You know what? Fuck it. I'm changing my rating. It's 3 out of 10. Fuck it. You're right.
Cool.
Because I am giving it more. Yes, I did have fun, but for Battlefield to come out like
Wow,
this,
3 out of 10.
Broken fucking game is anything but a Battlefield game. Zero map rotation, all map making and shit.
Wow.
All I'm trying to record, man. It's an alpha.
Yeah, basically.
Pretty unfortunate.
That's basically what it is.
Are we still recording?
Yep.
I can't even get into the fucking game. I haven't been able to get into a game for hours now. That's my ass up. This game really dead. There are no active servers. Wow. I can't even get into the game to do this fucking parody. Okay.
Everyone went back to BF4.
Yeah. Well, we need to do.
I wonder how many players
And
are
they
playing
need to
this
learn
game.
a fucking lot. You know, what I can see is the score slowly increasing, but I don't give a shit. You know, I'm moving on. We've got Halo coming out. We got other things coming out. And it's just a sad state. And they need a clear message. That
It's not worth revisiting it. Because there's going to be new, better games coming out anyways.
A lot of the design decisions, basic
It's gonna crash hard.
so missing or gone.
Especially when January, February, a bunch of releases come out. This game is gonna.
We can't cover it on this, but I'll fucking give you the link. You read through this, and you're like, man. This
Wait,
is like a fucking
what?
But no, there's fun to be had
you would
here
also
with
think to
friends.
yourself, it's like, how is that not in the game?
Jesus.
That's like basic ass shit.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
All that
That's it.
stuff was missing.
Battlefield 2042, angry review, extended discussion, whatever this is. I can't give this game more effort than this. It's fuck this game.
What? God damn it!
Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to Jingle for sponsoring us. I appreciate that. It helped us get through this game and the depression that it brought on. So I am hoping that Halo can end out the year well. But I'm already starting to see some problems.
I was gonna say, I was like,
Yeah.
Please,
it's not
God.
on the right foot right now.
But it was more stable
Yeah,
than
was.
Battlefield.
We had
so,
fun.
yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you on the next Angry Joe Show.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Okay.
Gotta watch the bloopers.
Oh shit.
Hold on.
Joe.
There's nothing that can be done now.
Joe, come on, man. It's just a wall.
Don't be sad. It's just the way things work out sometimes.
Don't be sad. This is just how it works out sometimes.
Alright. Yeah. Guess it sucks. Let me know what you guys think down below.